On behalf of Troy and Joy, I'd like to welcome you here this afternoon, along with their families, as we have the privilege of witnessing two individuals who are committing their lives to each other. Now, Troy, this joke is dumb, but it's so fitting. A little girl is sitting at a wedding like this, and she turns to her mom and she says, "Mommy, why is the bride dressed in white?" And the mom thinks for a moment and says, "Well, honey, it's because white is a symbol of joy. This is the happiest day of her life." And then the little girl says, "Well, then why is the groom dressed in black?" We sometimes make fun of marriages and weddings in our culture. And I jokingly tell the couple that it's my job to try to talk them out of it one last time before we get to the vows. I know that won't happen today. But I just want to share 4 brief words that I think kind of summarize what they're starting out today and what this is an indication of. The first word that I want to share with you is the word God. I want to remind all of us that marriage began in the mind of God. God knew it was not good for man to live alone. He created a helpmate, a person from man's side, equal with man, called woman. And so God himself officiated over the very first wedding when he said, "A man shall leave his father and mother and cleave to his wife, and the two will become one, united in purpose, united in love." So the first word is God. The second word that I want to remind you of is the word commitment. Now, for any marriage to grow, there must be trust. Trust is that quality that allows for vulnerability and transparency. It's the basis of feeling safe and secure. But trust is bred from commitment. See, what you're doing here today, guys, is you're making a formal commitment to each other. A commitment that's recognized by your family, by your friends, the government, but most importantly, it's a commitment that's recognized by God. And don't let this commitment grow cold. In other words, each and every day you need to remind yourselves of this commitment. Unfortunately, the immature in this world, they live by their feelings. The mature, they live by their commitment. Now, the third word is the word communication. Modern authors have pointed out that men and women do not always speak the same language. As a matter of fact, some suggest that we may not be from the same planet. In almost every relationship that I've seen that's had difficulties, long before the passion dies, the communication has gone first. Couples stop talking, they stop listening. And because they stop talking and listening, unfortunately, they stop loving. So Troy, tell Joy what makes you happy. Joy, tell Troy what makes you sad. And on those days you don't feel like communicating, make an even special effort to talk. You know, God knew the value of communication. That's why he's protected his words to us in the form of the Bible. Almost everything we know about God, he's given to us in his word. And almost everything that Troy and Joy are going to know about each other, you will have communicated. So talk, and talk a lot. And finally, the last word is the word love. What is love? Well, songs have been sung, poems have been written, books have been circulated in an effort to describe and define this essential ingredient in any marriage relationship. I believe the simplest definition I ever heard is that love is giving. It's actually putting the other person first. See, one of the significant things about marriage in the eyes of God is that this is what God calls a covenant relationship. Two individuals with unique purpose enter into a covenant, and that purpose really is to advance the best interests of their partner. So your goal, Troy, is to put Joy first. And Joy, your goal is to put Troy first. Now, right now, Joy is going to sing to Troy, and we have the privilege of listening.
Tomorrow morning if you wake up and the sun does not appear, I will be here. If in the dark we lose sight of love, hold my hand and have no fear, 'cause I will be here. I will be here when you feel like being quiet, when you need to speak your mind. I will listen. Tomorrow morning if you wake up and the future is unclear, I will be here. As sure as seasons are made for change, our lifetimes are made for years. So I will be here. I will be here, and you can cry on my shoulder. When the mirror tells us we're older, I will hold you, and I will be here to watch you grow in beauty and tell you all the things you are to me. I will be here. I will be true to the promise I have made to you and to the one who gave you to me. I will be here. And just as sure as seasons are made for change, our lifetimes are made for years. So I will be here, we'll be together. 'Cause I will be